Oh, man.
We're here.
We steer in the right direction. Wait, that's another show. If you catch my drift.
Right.
Oh, we made it to week 15, guys. Can you believe that?
Wow.
We're only 3 weeks away from the playoffs.
And you know what the great thing is?
What's
no more bye weeks.
Yes.
Right.
The team's on bye this week. None. So I don't have to get yelled
Rest
at
of
by
the season.
For the rest of the season, no more bye weeks. May the strong survive. We're going to talk about all that in just a little bit because Pain and Gain Pick'ems Season 10, Episode 15 starts right about now. Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear. Pain and Gain Pick'ems are here, live and in living color for you, baby. What is up? How you doing, everybody? I, of course, am your host with the most, Pizzle, Alex Putton, representing the Aqua and the Orange, the Miami Dolphins, who are... I don't want to do it.
Don't do the meme. I hear enough in my classroom. Enough. I'm walking out.
I'm not saying it.
No doing it either.
No, I'm not saying it.
I ain't saying anything. I'm
not saying it.
Besides, I don't even get it. I don't even get it anyway.
Nobody does. Nobody gets it. It's stupid millennial garbage. Or not millennial, Gen Alpha garbage. This week we got to face the Steelers.
Oh boy.
That should be a great game on Monday Night Football.
I wish I was going, but couldn't make it work at.
Yeah, same here. I wish we were going to that.
Gotta work.
I do too. And it's going to be supposedly 18 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
No, thank you. Joining me as always, representing the team I'm going to be facing this Monday night, representing the black and yellow Pittsburgh Steelers, LC Muscle 28.
Got a color rush going on this week. Color rush jerseys for this week, and I'm very excited for this week. It's going to be a great, exciting time for football, that's for sure. And somehow we beat the Baltimore Ravens. I'll get into my thoughts on that in the show, but Tomlin's going to have his way. Whether he likes it or not, he's going to have his way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, he shall. And representing America's team, Tiny Mother-Lovin' Tim.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Tiny Tim, America's favorite armchair football fan. We took a slight hit last Thursday against those Detroit Lions. I knew it was going to be a tough game, but I didn't think it was going to be that terrible because it seemed like the defense, and I hate to say this, but I have to agree with some people. George Pickens didn't play like himself last week, but hopefully this is a temporary setback because they got a pretty good opponent this week. And the weird thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that my game, as well as the game between the Steelers and the Dolphins, they're all in prime time. So
prime time when the world is watching.
So y'all gonna have to stick around for the real good stuff, okay?
That's right, because our games are the main events.
Right.
Now, before we get into any, let's just get this out of the way. The teams this week that have been eliminated from the playoffs, joining the Arizona Cardinals, the New Orleans Saints, the Tennessee Titans, and the Las Vegas Raiders are the Washington Commanders, the Atlanta Falcons, the New York Jets, and the Cleveland Browns. All those teams have been eliminated. They out. They gone.
Yeah.
They gone.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the hell off my stage.
Fuck you. Yeah.
See, they're gone.
They gone. You know what? Let me bring that up right now because you just mentioned this LC before we went on air. Because
Yes,
it's back. The playoff machine has returned.
That's right.
yes.
As of right now, you see the Broncos are the number 1 seed. Patriots are number 2, Jags number 3, Steelers number 4, Chargers number 5, Bills number 6, and Houston is number 7. As far as the NFC, as you can see right there, LA is number 1, Green Bay number 2, Philly number 3, Tampa Bay number 4, Seattle number 5, San Francisco number 6, and the Chicago Bears at number 7. How crazy would that be if we got to see that matchup 3 times in a row this year? Green Bay and Chicago, are you kidding me?
That'd be insane. They're already playing next week. They're already playing again.
And how crazy it was. How crazy it was at this time last week that the Bears had the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
What a crazy thing happens in 7 days.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. So end of the show, we'll go through our picks on this thing and we'll see if anything changes. We'll see what changes in this playoff machine. Let's see what changes. We shall do that at the end of the show. Joshua Cook blessing us, ladies and gentlemen, with a
Thank
fiver.
you, Joshua Cook.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. Alex, Tim, LC went 10-4 last week, but sadly the Colts lost to the Jaguars.
Of course they do.
Look for his picks tonight. Cassie Cage versus everyone 2.0. Thank you, as always, Joshua Cook, for the support. Speaking of the Colts,
Gotta feel bad for them, man.
Philip Rivers.
Oh,
Phillip
my
Rivers.
goodness.
Philip
Philip Mother-loving Rivers.
Rivers.
Granddad.
Of all the quarterbacks they could have gotten, Philip Rivers, who hasn't played since
2020.
the COVID year. He's got 16 kids. His oldest child is, I believe, younger or a little bit older than the current backup on the Colts. That's Riley Leonard.
Riley Leonard, that's right.
Wow. Insane.
Oh, I agree.
Absolutely insane. All right, let's jump into week number 14. Who are our biggest...
Yep.
Oh, what happened?
That's what I was going to go to. Biggest winners and losers.
Biggest winners of the week. Biggest winners this week. I got to say, without question, it's those Buffalo Bills. It's those Buffalo Bills who came back and won when they were down 20 points.
Wow.
It was 28-19 at one point, and they ended up winning 39-34 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Absolutely insane. Huge props to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Even though I did pick the Bengals as my upset pick of the week last week, I think, the Bills, they redeemed themselves this week.
They did.
They redeemed themselves.
I actually live bet them. I live bet them when they were down 21-11. Plus, I added FAU money line against FGCU. And, yeah, it was awesome.
Rivals.
They won on that bet.
Yeah. I have to say my biggest winners of the week was actually the Dallas Cowboys fans. Because even though we lost last Thursday to Detroit, those chickens lost this week, so we don't feel too bad.
Ooh.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I will give you that.
As for you, Elsie, who are your biggest winners?
My biggest winners. This is a tough one, but I gotta go with the Houston Texans. Going
yeah.
into Kansas City, the Chiefs
Mhm.
are desperate, needing to do anything to keep their playoff hopes alive, and they shut down Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, forcing all those drops and
That's
pretty
just
much making
right
the Chiefs
his
feel,
career.
yeah, the biggest win of DeMarco Ryan's career so far.
They finally did it. They
finally
finally did it. Finally did it.
And if
And
I'm
I'm
not
very happy about
mistaken, for the first time in about 10 years, there's going to be a new AFC West champion.
Correct.
Yes, there is. First time in 10 years.
It's either going to be the Broncos or the Chargers. It's probably going
That's
to
right.
come down to week 18,
Which I'm
Perhaps.
fine with.
which I am fine with as well.
Right.
Now, as far as the biggest losers are concerned, I have two. And
I have
both
a
of
big one.
those teams played in the Super Bowl last year. The Chiefs and the Eagles.
Okay.
Not my winner, but
Biggest loser.
my biggest loser. My
I mean,
biggest
come
loser.
on now. Against the Chargers, against the Texans. I understand the Texans defense is one of the best defenses in the league, but come on. The Texans, you had their number.
They
what
did.
are you doing, Patrick Mahomes? For God's sakes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the two teams that were in the Super Bowl last year are my biggest losers. So, week 14.
My biggest loser for week 14. Well, we just heard the story earlier today. Michigan football coach Sharon Moore was fired
Oh, no.
due to
The less said about that, the better.
Oh, no. No, I want to hear this. I don't know this.
Do you really want to go into it?
I don't know what happened.
It is not good.
All I saw that he was fired. All I saw was when I left work, I saw the notification that he was fired.
What you did not hear was what was actually going on.
Oh.
Go ahead, tell him, Tiny Tim, because I just read about this after I go home from my date. So go ahead.
I'm sorry, LC. He was caught in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member.
Was he married? Is he married?
That I do not know. You might want to check that. You could probably find it faster than I can. But and they say he was detained by police at about.
He is married.
What,
they have three daughters.
He is married.
He has 3 daughters.
And 3 daughters. I think. Well, he may have gotten some, but no, this B word actually describes him. He is not, yeah. I mean, the only thing I gotta say, what they used to say on Monday Night Countdown, they said 2 words, and these are my 2 words for Sharon Moore. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Shamar Moore. You're fired. You're fired.
Go.
You're fired.
LC, what about you?
Romy, go fuck yourself, by the way. Number 2. So my biggest loser is actually one you guys did not think about.
Oh.
It is going to be Justin Fields. Here's why.
Justin
Here's
Fields.
why.
He didn't even play, did he?
Here's why. He was a quarterback starting this year. Got paid a lot of money by the New York Jets. And now they have such lack of faith in him that they decided to go to undrafted rookie quarterback Brady Cook instead of playing Justin Fields, the guy who just paid all this money on for the offseason. I get Tyrod Taylor. He was benched for Tyrod Taylor. But you should have Justin Fields as your backup, right? Not Brady Cook. So
wasn't he hurt?
he did get hurt. He actually was not hurt. He was benched.
I thought.
But now
I heard you something about his knee.
Well, there was a chance with his knee, but still, it's not that bad of an injury. So right now, he's not going to practice. But Brady Cook, though, over Justin Fields, like Justin Cook, it's a playable, an injury where you could play through it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's an injury while you could play through it. Like Daniel Jones, he played with a fractured fibula, and it tore his Achilles. That's unfortunate. But the thing is, with Justin Fields, you could go out there and play with this injury. It's not that severe. And now you're probably going to be cut by the Jets at the end of the season. This was your chance to prove something.
Yep.
And you blew it. And now the Jets have absolutely no faith in him. They will not have any faith in him the rest of the year. He's an afterthought. And what a shame, because he has some promise. They just can't get it done when it matters the most.
Just goes to show you that quarterbacks from Ohio State, usually in the NFL, are not that good.
Well, here's one situation. Joe Burrow technically did.
No. He played,
but then he went to LSU.
He
but
played
still,
at LSU.
I will say that he was there for a bit. Even Dashy wants to say that. So he did.
He doesn't claim them though. He claims LSU because he won a national championship.
Of course he does. I know, but still, you got your start somewhere though. Just
that
saying.
is true. Absolutely. And yes, thank you for the memories, Indiana Jones.
Yes. If I had to pick another serious loser, though, it probably would be Jonathan Gannon and the Arizona Cardinals. That'd be my other one. Allowing over 40 points in 3 straight games to division opponents.
Brutal.
Wow.
Yep, he's going to be fired in the year.
Brutal.
But yeah, an interesting thought for you guys, if you will.
If you will, brother.
Loser. If you will, for biggest loser.
All right. Let's not waste any time, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get right down into week number 15 of Pain and Gain Pick'em. Starting out this Thursday night, tomorrow night, as it is. The Atlantis Turkeys, the Atlanta Falcons, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa Bay. And from what I am seeing right here, Tampa Bay favored by 4.5, over under set at 44.5.
It actually is 44, but you got the spread correct. You dropped down to 44.
44. Referee for this game is?
It is Carl Sheffers.
And who are the announcers? On this one?
Yeah, Thursday Night Football Prime Video with the Miracle Man, Al Michaels, and Kirk Herbstreit.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, which is the ticketing service that I use for all my tickets, is $75. $75.
Not too bad price.
Yeah.
Dashy mentioned Commanders are the biggest losers. They put up a big fat goose egg. Yeah.
Well, his injury, I can't really put them because Jay and Daniels get hurt again.
That's fair. Falcons, Buccaneers. Who you guys got and why?
You know, I thought I'd go first on this one.
Go ahead.
So it looks like we will see a perennial Pro Bowler come back this week. And that, of course, is Mike Evans.
Yes.
They are designating that he will return from a collarbone injury this week. And that will be good news as Tampa Bay has been struggling mightily over the past few weeks. While Atlanta, they've given up on their season. The season's over. I know technically they aren't eliminated from the playoffs yet. They need a loss. But yeah, let's be honest here. They've lost 4 of the last 5 games. And I think it's time to put their season at the in the crossroads to say goodbye, see you later as they lose to actually no sorry, Tampa Bay has lost 4 of the last 5. The Buccaneers lost 4 of the last 5. The Falcons have actually lost 7 of the last 8. I'm sorry. 7 of the last 8 for the Falcons and 4 of the last 5 of the Buccaneers. One streak's in the end. That's the Buccaneers. Falcons, they technically aren't eliminated, but it's about to be here. Even with Bijan Robinson from
Texas.
it's not going to be enough. Kirk Cousins is just not that guy anymore. He's going to try his best, but the Buccaneers should rebound here nicely. I like Tampa Bay to win this game. And this is actually my point spread game of the week. I'm taking Tampa Bay. I'm taking Tampa Bay 4.5 to win this game by at least a touchdown here. My final score is going to be 27-20. Give me the Buccaneers to win this game in Tampa.
So, Vampire Luke, to answer your question, how many? I'm assuming you're talking about Mike Evans to get his 1,000 yards.
Oh,
he's
God,
going to need 860 yards in 4 games. To get 1,000.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. Sorry. I mean, as great as a receiver he is, he's not that great.
No, it's not.
He's not great enough to do that. But
he's not what he used to be. Tim, what say you?
But he's still badass nonetheless. Yeah, Tampa Bay has had
yards again. It's possible. Hey.
Possible.
Very unlikely.
Yeah. Mike Evans coming back is a real huge bright spot for Tampa Bay. They've had their injury problems with their receivers, with Evans and Chris Godwin, and what is that, Jalen McMillan that they have there?
You have Jalen McMillan.
Yeah.
And Emeka Buka.
Emeka Egbuka, who here lately has been kind of disappointed me a little bit. So, and yeah, the Atlanta Falcons, their only bright spot is Bijan Robinson for Hook'em Horns. He's their only bright spot. Other than that, they're trash. Kirk Cousins needs to just retire.
Yeah,
I think he's just a shell of what he used to be. Just an old man. I think he's ready for a rocking chair. So I'm saying I'm taking the Bucks over those turkeys. Almost the exact same score as LC. Tampa Bay 27, Atlanta 21.
Wow, so 1 point off.
Ooh, 1 point off. Interesting. The Bucks are having issues on offense. The Buccaneers have had issues on offense this past month, but they are still in first place somehow, some way. They're still in first place in the NFC South.
Yeah.
The Falcons are just waiting for the season to end. I think this is where it does. Baker Mayfield hasn't looked right this past month, but I think that will change here. He will play better, and the Buccaneers will get a much-needed victory in front of a prime-time audience. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the Atlanta Falcons 27-20.
Hey, Tampa Bay, what do you say?
The Bucks are hot and ready to play. Buccaneers. Go Bucks.
There you go.
There you go. Next game on the list, the first game of the 1 o'clock slate, we head to the Queen City, the city with the Skyline Chili. There you go. City with the Skyline Chili, as it has the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati. Did I just say bagels? I meant Bengals. There we go. Cincinnati Bengals.
Probably Bengals more like it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right. Ravens favored by 2.5, over under set at 51.5.
And you're right on both of them.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Ravens and Bengals is Brad Allen.
Brad Allen, huh?
And who are the announcers for Ravens and Bengals?
This is going to be an interesting game. It's going to be on CBS, and they're calling the game for the
right
Ravens
off the bat.
and the Bengals will be Spirit with Jesus.
For the
touchdown.
wonderful,
wonderful.
spectacular, phenomenal,
Miraculous.
magical.
Extraordinary. And a marshmallow.
Oh, that's right. And Marcelette as well. You know.
Yeah, don't forget about Adam there.
Yeah, you can't forget about Ann Marcelette, of course not. And the lowest ticketed price for Ravens versus Bengals this Sunday, 1 o'clock, is $25.
Ouch.
$25.
$25. Tiny Tim, let's start with you. Who you got in this one? Ravens versus Bengals.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I saw those highlights of the Bengals game last week, I was thinking to myself, injury? What injury? Because it looked like Joe Burrow was playing as if he had not suffered an injury at all. He was out there balling. He was doing his thing. Meanwhile, those Ratbirds, they're kind of, I guess you could say right now, they're the AFC equivalent of those Philadelphia chickens. I mean, they're shaking up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're shaken and stirred like a bad martini. You know what I mean? This is going to be an interesting game. It's going in Cincinnati. Baltimore's picked by 2.5. So I am actually going to, with the way Joe Burrow played this past week, I could probably see him doing an encore, even though Baltimore is going to make him work for it. But I am going to take the Bengals. You're very welcome, Dashy. I am taking the Bengals over those Ratbirds. It's going to be close, but my score is 27-23. Give me the Bengals. And Ratbirds, we got 3 words for you. Yeah.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ravens, they've lost 2 straight, including one to the Bengals a couple weeks ago. Joe Burrow lit them up in that game at Baltimore. So what's to think that will change here since the Ravens defense isn't playing that well? But what will change here is the Ravens offense. I think that will show a little better than they did last time. They'll find somehow some way to pull that out late. I like Derrick Henry. I think Lamar is going to run all over them. I'm going to go on the opposite side. I'm going with the Ravens to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. I would not be surprised if this game goes to overtime. 30-24. Give me the Ravens. 30-24. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
LC?
So after the last 3 losses, 4 losses in a row to the Ravens, the Bengals got themselves right against Baltimore. And this seems like it's a cyclical series. You have the Bengals dominating a series, then you have the Ravens dominating a series, then you have the Bengals. It's all about the cycles for this series. And I think this starts off another cycle. I'm actually going to go ahead and join Tiny Tim on this one. So, Alex, go ahead and sound that alarm for me.
Oh.
If you're struggling to keep Aaron Rodgers from running a touchdown against you guys, what makes you think that you could stop Jamar Chase, T. Higgins?
Right.
What makes you think you could stop these players? If you can't even stop running backs from getting touchdowns, you just had a career game. Let DK Metcalf have the best game of the year on you guys. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are going to cook you like on Thanksgiving. Again, final score is going to be Cincinnati 30, Baltimore 28. Give me the Bengals. And I got 3 words for those Ravens. Fuck you, Baltimore. What?
Yeah.
My bad. I was trying to press the sound bite. For some reason, I was trying to press it, so it's all good.
Real quick before we move on, Vampire Luke, this will be his coin flip game. Heads will be the Bengals, and tails will be the Ravens. 1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3, Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey.
Boy.
And he has got the Ratbirds.
Uh-huh.
Oh, unfortunately.
He's got the Ratbirds, and you know what, Vampire Luke, just for you.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Yeah.
There you go. Now it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Next game on the list, we head to the city of brotherly love. As
And
it
yes,
is,
Dashy, I did see the comment, by the way. Don't worry.
yes, we pay
Good.
attention. We
Yeah,
pay
pay
attention. We pay attention because we love you guys. We got to
Yes.
show the support to our viewers. Speaking of which, let's say hello to the chat real quick. What's going on, everybody? Dashy, Vampire Luke, Hank Nova, John Natali, Snowman's in the building.
Snowman.
Snowman's in the building. Andy.
Snowman's in here, yeah.
We got Napoleon, Jonah Mites, Joshua Cook, and everybody else. What's going on?
I'm
Bill's
waiting on
Mafia,
Dennis the Menace to get here.
Bill's Mafia. I saw William the Conqueror in there. I saw Nick Infante. I saw
See
Romy.
Romy,
Saw
The fat
Romy,
man.
Bill's
Romy,
Mafia.
Dashy.
We love you guys.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. We love you.
Just make sure, Romy, you get on the treadmill soon. Thanks.
Moving on. Next game on the list is
We're the brotherly love,
the
which
City
is
of Brotherly Love. It is the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. And from what I am seeing right here, Eagles favored by 11.5, over under set at 38.5.
Yeah.
It actually went down to 38,
Ooh.
but yes, it's 11.5.
Ooh. Damn,
Wow.
that's rough. Referee for this game is
Referee for the Raiders
yeah.
and the Eagles is going to be Clay Martin.
And who are the announcers for this game?
This game's going to be on Fox, and you're going to have Joe Davis and Greg Olson.
And the lowest
Fox
ticketed
B team.
price, Fox B team, that's absolutely correct. And the lowest ticketed price is $130.
Makes sense.
$130. And oh nope, 42-0. I could possibly be, because there's a lot of games this week that could be potential Stone Cold Lock Century of the week.
There are, but not this
No.
one.
Nah, this is not mine.
No, mine neither. It's
Oh.
not mine either. But the Eagles are riding a 3-game winning streak.
Three-game winning
Minus
streak?
last week. Minus last week. Actually, what am I talking about?
They lost to the Cowboys. They lost to the Chargers.
Let me say that again.
And they lost to the
Eagles
Bears.
are riding a 3-game losing streak.
There you
Yeah.
go.
They have a losing streak. But the Raiders might be the perfect solution to fix their problems. Eagles have offensive issues, but this is the week to change all that. So look for them to ride Saquon Barkley, and they won't turn over like they did on Monday night against the Chargers. Speaking of that, did you see that play where
I did.
Jalen Hurts throws the interception? The guy fumbles the ball. Hurts picks it up. He fumbles it, and the guy from
Yep.
the Chargers.
It's
That was
embarrassing.
absolutely crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely insane. Raiders' offense is awful. Their offensive line is bad. I think the Eagles get back on the right track and win this game against those Las Vegas Raiders. 28-10. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles, which means we got to hear from the Senator.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Yeah,
And he is not wrong.
he's not.
We see
So-
former Super Bowl champion as well. Kenny Pickett come back.
Yes, Kenny Pickett is the starter this week.
Go ahead, Tiny Tim, and talk about it. I
Kenny
just wanted to mention that.
Hands Pickett.
Yeah, Philadelphia does need a bounce back game. Basically, all they have to do is win at least 2 out of the next 4 games, which I probably see them doing. In fact, I see a bit more than that. I'll explain that a little bit later. But if they do need a bounce back game, this, as Alex said, this is the perfect one right here. Vegas is pretty much the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And the AFC, one of the bottom barrel teams, along with the Jets and the Browns and those other teams. As I said, this is not my points. This is not my lock of the week, but I do have those chickens winning convincingly by a score of 33-14. One more time, let's hear the senator.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Elsie?
So here's my concern about this. Here's my concern. Did you guys notice that the end of the game last week that all the Raiders players were celebrating after that field goal to cut the deficit? Because listen, they were a 7.5 point under. They were a 7.5 point underdog, and yet when they covered the spread, they all cheered. Doesn't that sound extremely suspicious? And it's in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people have money on the Broncos. Doesn't that seem just a bit suspicious? I don't know what this Raiders team does.
Sketchy.
But here's the thing, though. It's very sketchy, but here's the thing, though. Let's be honest here. Eagles are top 10 in turnover differential. And the Raiders, they're the worst team in the bottom. They're near the bottom and offensive and defensive categories. And I get it. Kenny Pickett is a former Super Bowl champion. I get it. He's better than Geno Smith. I get it. But you're playing the Eagles, who are going to be more likely getting Jalen Carter back, who need a bounce back game. I think the Eagles just crush theirs. This is not my point. This is not my lock of the week. And I already said that was my point spread earlier. But I'm going to take the Eagles wins one convincingly. I don't see Kenny, even though Kenny Pickett knows his team like the back of his hand, he's not going to get it done. He just doesn't have the pieces around. I do expect them to get a lot of Garshine points, though. My final score is going to be Eagles 28, Raiders 13. Give me the Eagles to win this game.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Third time's a charm.
Sir.
Third time's a charm. Next game on the list, we head to Duval County.
Yes.
As it is the New York, New Jersey Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville favored by 13.5. Over under set at 41.5.
You're correct on both of them.
Yeah.
Damn. Referee for this game is
going to be Sean Smith.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game is this game is going to be on CBS, and you got Tom McCarthy and Ross Tucker.
And the lowest ticketed price for the Jets and the Jaguars is
$69, dudes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I like that. Excellent.
Excellent.
excellent. Who you guys got and why? Jets versus Jags. The battle of the two teams that start with J. The two J's.
Well, we got one J that is really moving up while the other J is moving just way down as if they haven't been down already. Jaguars picked by 12.5. Yeah, this will make me laugh here. To start this undrafted free agent, What's his name again?
Brady Cook.
Brady Cook
from Missouri.
from Mizzou. And he is going to get a baptism of fire here.
Yep.
I mean, I can see Trevor Lawrence really getting to those guys. Travis Etienne just running up and down the field against those Jets. I'm just going to make this short and sweet. Give me those Jaguars over those Jets by a score of 38-10. And I'm not just taking the Jaguars. I am locking them.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Duval.
Fall. Jaguars are riding high as they took over first place last week in the AFC South after beating the Colts, while the Jets are still the Jets. JETS stands for
Just end the season.
The season.
and that's exactly what happened last week when they faced us.
Uh-huh.
They have injury issues at quarterback, but does it really matter who plays? No, it doesn't, because the Jaguars offense has really come on, and I think that continues here. Jaguars, big as Trevor Lawrence plays well. Again, he is my quarterback in fantasy. Well, actually, a couple of my fantasy teams, he's my quarterback in. So he's going to continue his hot streak. Give me the Jaguars over the Jets. 31-13, Duval.
Duval.
I know Jaguar Gator 9's a happy man. After getting that win against the Colts last week, he now can take it easy and rest up. Just put his feet up on the table, sit back, and enjoy a nice drink as the Jacksonville Jaguars crush the Jets. And it's not even close. Let's be honest here. This game was being very close being my lock of the week. But you know what? I decided to put another one on there. But at the end of the day, the Jets are a miserable franchise, and it sucks to say because Aaron Glenn, I like Aaron Glenn as a coach. He's got some good players, and the players obviously like him. They just don't have the talent this year to compete with everyone else. I think this year they use it to tank and get some picks and get themselves ready to compete in 2026. I think this Jets team will lose out every single game the rest of the year, and I am taking the Jaguars to crush the Jets by a final score of 43. Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, 45-13. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brady Cook will get a late garbage time touchdown, but this game will be over by halftime, just like Dashy said.
Very well. Next game on the list, we head to the Lone Star State in Houston, as it is the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. Texans are favored by 9.5, over under set at 42.5.
Right on both of them.
Referee for this game is
Your favorite.
Cleat.
Cleats.
Named after
A shoe.
shoe. Peace. Who are the announcers for this one?
This game is going to be on Fox, and you will have Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $78. $78 for one of the best defenses in the league. $78. The Texans are playing their best football at this time of the year, keyed by their dominant defense, one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the NFL. On the other side, the Cardinals are an absolute mess, and it sucks because I love Jacoby Brissett, my boy Jacoby from Dwyer High School just down the road in Palm Beach Gardens. Their defense is really bad right now, which should help CJ Stroud get it going. So look for a big game from him. Texans defense continue to dominate. Texans win this one big. Give me Houston over Arizona 42-10. And I'm not just picking the Texans. I'm locking
And this
them
is
out.
my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Nice.
Alex, I'm going to join in this one. Let's be honest here. The Cardinals, as much as I love the Cardinals here, they have mentally checked out. Jonathan Gannon is not the guy anymore. It's time. I honestly think that Jacoby Brissett needs to be the starter for 2026 because he's capable of starting in this league. But the thing is, the coach, they need to find a guy that actually knows how to coach. Jonathan Gannon is not the guy as a coach. Texans are the number one defense in the league. It's time to lock them in for this one here. My final score will be up in a moment.
And this is
Go
my
ahead,
stone
Rob.
cold lock of the century. All the week.
My final score is going to be Houston 41, Arizona 17. Give me the Texans.
Very close.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to make this unanimous here. The Houston Texans defense, I mean, what can we say? They are very, very talented. Arizona, especially on their offense, not doing well. Jacoby Brissett has to start. Kyler Murray is dealing with an injury. I just think he's just having too much fun with Call of Duty. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take the Texans over the Cardinals. Probably not as big of a scoring game as some of you would say, but they will win convincingly. Give me the Texans over the Cardinals, 28-10.
All right, next game on the list. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Washington Commanders and the New York Football Giants. This game is at MetLife Stadium. Giants favored by 2.5, over under set at 47.
Yes, you're correct
Ooh.
on both of those.
47 points, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Referee for this game is
Bill Benovich.
and the lowest ticketed price for and the announcers. My apologies.
That's all right. That's all right.
Jumped the gun.
The game is on Fox, and you'll have Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma.
Yeah.
And the lowest ticketed price for the Giants and the Commies, Redskins football team, whatever the hell you want to call them, $22.
Ouch.
$22.
Right,
yeah, this game.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play it right now. This game is going to absolutely suck. So you know what that means. No. It doesn't.
No. Both teams are eliminated from the playoffs. This is a nothing burger game.
Yep. So here you guys got and why. Commanders, Redskins football team, whatever the hell you want to call them, or the Giants.
Alex, I'm actually gonna let fate decide.
Oh, you're making a coin.
Yes, I'm making a coin flip because with Jalen Daniels at this point, he needs to be shut down for the rest of the year. He should not play. There's no need to play him. The season's already over, and the Giants, they need to lose to get a top number one pick because right now they have the number one draft pick if they were the season were to end today.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the AR nasty number one is going to be the Washington Redskins, Commanders, what you want to call them, and then the AR will be the New York Giants. I don't know why, but that's how I'm determining today.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Yeah, you might want to hold on to this because this was a very difficult game for me to pick. So, LC, I think I'm going to join you.
Hey, you're joining me.
Yep.
Alex, can I make it 3 for 3?
Yeah, what the hell?
Triple coin flip!
Triple.
Yes!
It's triple.
Oh, we got. I knew we were gonna have it at some point this year. The triple coin flip.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
here's my hits. My hits is for the Commanders, and tails will be the G-Men. There's
Redskins.
your hits. It'll be the Redskins, Commanders, football team, and
Giants.
tails will be the Giants.
Here
Ready?
we go.
Let's count us
Ready
all
to
down.
go.
Yeah.
3,
3, 2,
1.
1. Baba boy.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
See here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Reveal it in 3,
Uh,
2, 1. Giants.
Giants.
or oh my gosh, we all have it on tails.
We're all picking
Wow. We're all
because
picking the
all
Giants in the
tails.
coin flip. That's
All
insane.
tails
Do you know what the
Giants.
odds for that are? So it's 50% divided by 50% divided by 50%.
that is
About 12.5%. That's about 12.5%. That's 1 in 8.
Damn.
1 in 8 chance.
This moment should be documented, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. This
Yes.
is history. This
Yes.
is history.
Incredible.
A triple flip landing all 3
All
the same.
tails. Amazing. What's the final score going to be, though? You guys have
Okay.
your final.
Well, my final score is going to be I call it a late field goal. Giants 26, Commanders 23.
I'm going to say 31-21 Giants.
Wow, you guys are playing the over? I'm hitting the under in this game. I love the under here. My
Yeah.
final score is going to be 17-13 Giants. I'm taking the under big time.
I that's a smart move. Not gonna lie, that is a smart move to take the under. But we'll see. We shall see what happens there.
Yep.
Here's my thing, though. Here's a bold prediction for the game. Abdul Carter has his best game as the rookie so far.
Okay. I like that.
All right.
Next game on the list, we head to the windy city of Chicago, as it is the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. This game is in Chicago. From what I'm seeing here, the Bears are favored by 7.5, over under set at 39.
You're correct on both of them.
Uh-huh.
Referee for this game is.
Ron Torbert.
And who are the announcers for Bears and the Browns?
Bears and Browns is going to be on Fox, and you're going to have Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston.
AKA
Moose.
On the call.
And the lowest ticketed price for Browns and the Bears, $96.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders starting again for the Browns, as it should be.
He'll be the
Right.
star for the remainder of the year.
As it should be, let's be honest. But this will be a much tougher challenge than last week. The Bears lost a tough one against the Packers last week. So they want to get focused. They want to put on a good old show for their fans at Soldier Field. That matters as the Browns have nothing to play for anymore. I'm going with the Bears to beat the Browns. Final score 31-17, the Bears.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you say there. Shedeur Sanders is going to have a real tough time because Caleb Williams, when he is on fire, he is on fire. He can make some real good plays. Roman Dunze is a great, young, talented receiver. That duo is going to make some noise in this one. I'm taking the Bears over those clowns by a score of 30-14. The Bears.
The Clowns. Why did I pick this team last year against the Titans? It just surprised me how bad they played, and yet, did you guys see that 2-point conversion attempt? What was that?
Yeah. What were they doing?
what was the point of that? And why was Shador not on the field? Shador had his best game as a rookie so far, and yet, we're gonna do a wildcat behind the back pitch
Dude.
for a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Why? It just blew my mind how you could make a call that bad, and now they're eliminated for the playoffs. So at this point, they're trying to see which players are still going to be on the roster next year. Shador more likely will be the starter, as Deshaun Watson more than likely will still be on the injured reserve list as Shador takes over for next season. And I think that the Browns at this point will lose the rest of the way to help build better capital for their draft. Maybe get some help to replace Myles Garrett. I honestly think that Myles Garrett, if I were him, I would immediately, after the season's over, immediately request a trade and refuse to play for this team. This team just has no direction. Kevin Stefanski, I think, should be fired at the end of the year. I think he completely ruined Dylan Gabriel, because at this point he's saying Dylan Gabriel, he's just like, screw it. Shador's our guy, but yeah, we're making such bad decisions as a front office. We can't do anything. Kevin Stefanski needs to be fired, and they really need to build around Shador and Quinshon Judkins if they really want to be a contender for the future. My final score, though, is going to be Chicago convincingly winning this game by a final score of 30-17. Give me the Bears. The Bears.
Bears.
I know he did Vampire Luke, but he needs to do it again. The Browns are not winning anything for a long time.
What time? Oh, that's a 4:00 game. Okay. Next game.
Yeah, I know. It's confusing how they have it this week.
Yeah, it's strange. But next game on the list, we had to Arrowhead and the Kansas City Chiefs against the Los Angeles Chargers. This game is in Kansas City. Chiefs are favored by 5.5, over under set at 41.5.
Correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is
Sean Hockley.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
The game is on CBS, and I guess it should be called Sorrowhead Stadium. Yeah. Anyway, on CBS, I'm calling both games.
Kevin Harlan.
Kevin Harlan, ladies and gentlemen.
And Trent Green.
And there it is, Vampire Luke with his weekly contribution. Investigate Sean
Hockley.
Lowest ticketed price for the Chiefs and the Chargers is $44.
That is impressive. For a Chiefs game to be under $100, that's actually impressive.
$44.
Well, it sounds like a formula to me.
Absolutely.
For those of you from the Generation X, you'll know the reference.
Yep. I got you. Joshua Cook, this is his coin flip game of the week. So heads for him will be the Chargers. Tails for him will be the Chiefs.
3,
2,
1. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. He's got the Chargers, which means we got to hear from the Terminator.
Go Chargers, go.
There you go. Joshua Cook with the tour. Thank you, as always, bro. Chargers, Chiefs, who you guys got and why?
I might as well go first on this one. Even though I was right about the Kansas City Chiefs being this bad at this point, I actually had them at 6-7 before the season began. At this point in the season, I actually had them at 6-7, but I had a few games turned around a little bit differently. But still, I had them at 6-7 at this point, and I really cannot believe I called this team nearly correct at the very beginning of the year. But here's my thing. I do think, though, that the Los Angeles Chargers looked absolutely awful on Monday Night Football, and they only won despite They only won because they were able to create so many turnovers on the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think that Justin Herbert still has the confidence to play a full game of football without throwing at least 20 passes. He looked like Justin Herbert looked really bad. I'm sorry, but Justin Herbert looked really bad against the Eagles. He did not throw the ball at all. He had a lot of inaccurate passes, only 46% of completion percentage, just looked completely like he was running for his life most of the time. He also had 10 rushes, which is extremely unlike him. He barely rushes the ball, which is crazy to think about. But against the Eagles, he was under pressure for the most part. In Kansas City, I think they will get him to make mistakes, plenty of them. And I think that the Kansas City Chiefs, I will give them credit, even though they had a bad game against the Texans, but against mediocre average defenses, they really don't turn the ball over often. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take the home team here. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they will get the win and split. I knew they were going to split with the Chargers at the beginning of the year, and I think they will. I think they get the job done at home. My final score is going to be Kansas City 27, Los Angeles 21. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs.
This is truly desperation time for the Chiefs. They cannot, I repeat, they cannot afford another loss. The Chargers beat them in week 1, but will things be different this time around? I'm not so sure. Los Angeles comes in on a short week. Offensive line is pretty bad. This one's a toss-up, but ultimately, even though I said last week I wouldn't pick them again, I'm going against my word. I am picking the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Los Angeles Chargers. I am changing my pick, John. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Excuse me. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Los Angeles Chargers 23-16.
And Tiny Tim.
Okay, well, the Chiefs, they've looked pretty bad. They have lost 4 of their last 5 games, including losing to not one but both Texas teams. They lost to my Cowboys. Yep, they lost to my Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Then they lose to the Texans last week, and they gave Patrick Mahomes his worst statistical showing of his career.
They did.
They certainly did. Moon him!
Moon him!
Moon him!
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, Mahomes had the worst statistical day of his career. It seems like they're not quite firing on all cylinders like they used to. I think Travis Kelce might be getting a little bit up there. I think he's got more important things on his mind, like he's going to be getting married to a pop music diva, and he's probably going to have a family. The defense is a little shaky. And like I said, there's going to be a new AFC Western Division champion. I think the chances of the playoffs are slowly slipping away from Kansas City. They may not make the playoffs at all. Chargers are coming in pretty good, even though Justin Herbert, he's doing great. Alex, sound the alarm.
Oh.
Yes, the Mahoman Empire will crumble yet again. And it's going to be very close, but I feel it's going to be a late minute field goal, probably within the last 3 to 5 minutes in the game. The Chargers will take care of those Chiefs by a score of 31-28 Got to hear Arnold.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah.
Like it.
Last game on the 1 o'clock slate. This has potential to be an absolute slobber knocker, by God. As it is a battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. This game is in Foxborough. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Bills are favored by 1, over under set at 49.5.
You're correct on both of them.
Just 1 point.
1.
Referee for this game is
Referee for the Patriots and the Bills is going to be John Hussey.
And who are the announcers in this one, Tim?
This game will be on CBS, and you will have Iron Eagle and JJ Watt.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is 269, dudes.
Not a bad
And
ticket.
rightfully so.
Yes, I
Rightfully
agree.
so.
That's a hot ticket right there, baby.
Mm-hmm. Tim, let's have you start this one. Bills versus Patriots. Who you got?
Boy, I think, I agree. This could be a slobber knocker right here. And I'm going to tell you, Buffalo is just, hold up. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Salud.
Bless you.
Urabaga.
Salami. As I was saying before, I was so unnecessarily interrupted. I could see a slobber knocker in this one too. I could see this thing going back and forth. I mean, New England, they're riding a hot streak right now. The hottest team in the AFC right now. And then you got Buffalo, which could be slipping away here. In fact, I have to agree with whoever I was listening to on ESPN. I think it may have been either Stephen A. Smith or Mike Greenberg or one of those guys. They said basically that the winner of this particular game may end up winning the entire AFC East.
True.
But since this game is only picked 1 point spread, I'm going with the Yinzer Max philosophy. When in doubt, go with the home team. But this will be very close here. So I'm taking the Patriots over those Bills by a score of 30-26. But even though I'm picking against the Bills in this one, you gotta love that Bills fan, you know.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Not this week. They know how to circle the wagons, but I just don't think they'll make it this week. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. Yeah. Patriots are coming off the bye while the Bills are coming off a come-from-behind victory over the Bengals. Josh Allen was Josh Allen in that one, and that is why they won. That's why the Bills won the way that they did. He wasn't Josh Allen the last time these teams met, which is why the Patriots won. Will that be different? I don't think so. I think the Patriots have their number. I like what the Patriots have done all season. Bills, they're up and down all around. If they lose this game, they're pretty much out of the AFC East contention. I'm agreeing with you, Tim. I am going with the New England Patriots to continue. I believe they're on a 10-game winning streak. Make it 11. Give me the New England Patriots to beat the Buffalo Bills 38-35. But just like you,
Why not?
why the hell not?
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Yeah, that's what I hear all those Bills. That's what I hear those Bills fans saying.
Yep. LC,
Yeah.
what say you?
Am I the only one that's going to go the road team here? I guess I am because New
Oh.
England's coming off a bye. Sure, they're coming off a bye, but many people are underestimating Buffalo in this spot here. Sure, New England won in Buffalo earlier this year by a field goal, but honestly, Buffalo played really bad that game. They had a lot of turnovers, and it just was not really their fault because Josh Allen had an interception and a fumble, and a lost fumble. Honestly, and also your Cameron Coleman lose a fumble. I don't think I think they clean up on a lot of those turnovers, and I think they get themselves on the right track here. New England is bound to lose at some point, and if you guys also didn't know, Alex, they flexed out the Bengals Dolphins Sunday night game next week for Ravens Patriots.
It's the only time this year we're wearing our throwback uniforms, which sucks.
I know it's ridiculous. You
Oh.
flexed them out. They got flexed out for Baltimore and New England. But for me here, I think New England is going to start losing here before they end the season on a high note. But I just think Buffalo's a better team right now. They got all the momentum. I think that they play clean football throughout the whole way and get the job done on the road in New England. Josh Allen gets a big win against New England Patriots. My final score is going to be Buffalo 30, New England 28. Give me the Buffalo Bills, and let's hear that fan.
Because now it's the Bill.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because
nobody
circles
a wagon
like
Buffalo
Bills.
Bills.
My Super Bowl pick is still alive.
God help us all. Now moving on to the 4 o'clock slate of games. Starting out in Nolans. Nolans, as it is a battle in the NFC South. It is the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Carolina is favored by 2.5 over under at 45.5.
Mm-hmm.
At 45.5. It really dropped.
40.5.
There we go. Okay, 40.5 is right, and both of them are right because I was looking at 45. I'm like, that's way off.
Sorry, my
One
bad.
I had. No, you're good. It's okay.
2.5 Panthers over under 40.5.
And you're good on that one. So no, it was right.
Referee for this game is.
It is going to be Alex Moore.
And who are the announcers for this one?
Okay, this game's going to be on Fox, and oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We have a former Heisman Trophy winner who worked on ESPN for a little while. He's going to make his debut with a Fox team. We have Jason Benetti and Robert Griffin III.
RG3.
RG3.
Nice.
Huh.
And the lowest ticketed price is $15. $15, which will buy you some good gumbo in New Orleans.
There
Trust
you
me,
go.
I did it week 1, and it was fan-freaking-tastic. Panthers, Saints, who you guys got and why?
Oh boy. I'll go first in this one, I guess. But this is a series. This is the series of all time. Because these teams, sure, they've not been in the best situations possible. But, you know, New Orleans got a big win last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now they're playing Carolina, who's coming off the bye week. The series has been pretty heavily New Orleans heavy over the last 5 matchups. Actually, the last 5 matchups. New Orleans has won 4 of the last 5.
Mm-hmm.
And especially at New Orleans, they've won the last 2 of them in New Orleans. And honestly, this will be a game where New Orleans realistically needs to play well if they want to keep impressing Kellen Moore. And they do have some young players that will make some plays here. But in the end, I think Carolina having that rest is going to be really helpful for them. I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers here on the road to get the job done and keep themselves in contention for that NFC South title. Because at this point, that's their really only outlet is to compete for the NFC South. And I think they get the job done here. I like Carolina to beat New Orleans by a final score and get revenge from earlier in the season. Final score of 20-17. Give me the Panthers.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. The Panthers are off the bye while the Saints are back at home after 2 on the road. The Saints beat the Panthers in week number 10, like you just mentioned, but this Panthers team has been playing better football as of recently. Saints quarterback Tyler Shuck played well in Tampa Bay last week, and the defense kept them in this one. And I got to say, I like what I saw last week from the Saints. I like what I saw from Tyler Shuck, so much so, sound the alarm. Give me the New Orleans Saints to beat the Carolina Panthers. What did you say? They won 4 out of their last 5?
Yep.
Make it 5 out of their last 6. 23-20. Give me the Saints. But let's be honest, who's going to watch this game? Exactly.
Yeah.
Tiny Tim, what say you?
And do I really want to watch this game, even if it was available in my area? This is my one of the week here.
Oh.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Yeah, I got a couple of teams kind of in the middle or down below or below the decks of the NFC South. As you said, Carolina's coming off a bye. New Orleans is winning when they should. I think I like what Chris Olave is being able to do once again. Tyler Shuck, he impressed a lot of people last week. And I think he may impress a lot of people this week as well. I can see maybe 1 or 2 touchdown passes to Olave. So this will probably be my lowest scoring game of the week. Very similar to LC's score. I'm taking the Saints over the Panthers by a score of 21-17.
All right, next game on the list, we head up to the Pacific Northwest as it is the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are favored by 13.5, over under set at 42.5.
This one I've seen bounce up and down for a while. But 13.5 and 42.5 is the number.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for Colts Seahawks is Adrian Hill.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
Calling this game on CBS. The trifecta. Andrew Catalan, Charles Davis, and Jason McCourty.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $139. Old Man Rivers is back. 44-year-old Phillip Rivers at quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts.
If he plays one snap, they're going to reset his Hall of Fame eligibility.
Yep.
That's right. That's true.
That is true. He was supposed to be in this year. I believe he was a finalist, right?
Semifinal. He's a semifinalist.
He was a semifinalist this year for the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't matter. Won't matter now because he is back. This is a brutal test for him against the dominant defense in Seattle. So look for a big game from that defense, no matter who plays a quarterback for the Colts, whether it be Phillip Rivers or Riley Leonard or maybe Anthony Richardson. We'll see. Sam Darnold will hit some deep shots against the Colt defense that has struggled in recent weeks. Give me the Seattle Seahawks to beat the Indianapolis Colts. Let's go. Final score 31-17. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's the way I'm seeing it right here. Philip Rivers, 44 years old. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about him. It is just best of luck to Philip Rivers, even though he was supposed to be, he was a semifinalist for Hall of Fame this year. Meanwhile, on the other side, well, you got Sam Darnold reviving his career again, this time in Seattle. And of course, you got, in my opinion, the best wide receiver in the NFL, JSN.
None.
That's right. You want to tune into something good? Tune into JSN, and he's going to give you some highlight reels right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a total beatdown, slobber knocker, or whatever you want to call it. Gave me the Seahawks over the Colts by a score of 33-13.
LC?
This one's interesting because realistically, the Colts are in trouble because they invested so much into this year and they made Daniel Jones completely ruin Daniel Jones. Let's be honest here. That Achilles should never happen. They should have waited for him to come back. Anthony Richardson should have never been stupid and hit his orbital bone with the stretch band and the eye. I don't get how the Colts fans are feeling right now. This is just like a cursed team. Ever since Peyton Manning retired, this team's been cursed when it comes to quarterbacks. And it's going to continue here. Quarterback play is going to be inept. More than likely, this will be Ryan Leonard starting this game and playing and getting killed. Seahawks win this game by manslaughter and whatever they want. 34-13, give me the Seahawks.
All right. Next game on the list, we head to Santa Clara, as it is the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers favored by 12.5, over under set at 44.5.
Let's pull this up. So Santa Clara, 12.5 and 44.5.
Correct.
Right.
Referee for this game is
Craig Rolstad.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game is going to be on Fox, and you're going to have Adam Amin and Drew Brees.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $139. 139, 10 shy of 149 in favor of the 49ers.
Right.
What are you going to do? Who you guys got and why? Titans versus 49ers.
Well, you got Tennessee, who somehow pulled out the victory over Cleveland, but that's going to be short-lived. Because even though I keep saying it week after week, the 49ers are banged up, but somehow they find some way to win. Banged up on the offense, banged up on defense, but still they turn out to be successful. Even though I believe that the division will either go to Seattle or to the Rams, who we'll talk about in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a true beatdown. I wish Philip Rivers the best of luck, but I guess kind of like what Clubber Lang said in the movie Rocky 3, you should have never come back.
You had your shot. Now give me mine.
Yeah. So, prediction?
Pain.
Yeah, and he's going to be feeling that. Give me the Seahawks over the Colts. What? We just talked about the Seahawks, didn't we?
We did. We're talking 49ers.
Yeah.
You get your eyes fixed or something.
Yeah. I think I'm due for another exam here. This is what I call my double up game of the week because I'm taking the 49ers over the Titans by a score of 28-14.
LC, what say you?
I think the Titans offense completely peaked last week. Expect them to come back to reality while San Francisco, after coming off the bye, gets themselves very healthy and ready for another playoff push. San Francisco wins this one convincingly. Cam Ward does have some promise, but at the end of the day, the problem is that the Titans are just don't have the key pieces to stop that 49ers offense. 49ers win this one convincingly. I'm going to go 31-17. Give me the 49ers.
Yeah, this is a consecutive road game for the Titans coming off of a victory at Cleveland. The 49ers are in off of the bye. That is a bad combination, and San Francisco is in the playoff chase, while the Titans are playing out the string because they've already been eliminated. Oh, and the 49ers are a much better team. I totally forgot about that. So look for a big 49ers victory. Let's go 34-17. Bang, bang. Niner gang. Next game on the list is the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. This game is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. Rams are favored by 5.5. Over under is set at 55.5.
You're in both of them.
Referee for this game is
It is Allen.
And who are the announcers for Lions versus Rams?
This big game is going to be on Fox, and for a big game like this, you're going to have the big team, Kevin Burkhardt and the GOAT Tom Brady.
And the lowest ticketed price for the Lions and the Rams is $170. 171 off of 169.
That's all.
Kind of low.
Kind of, just a little
But
bit.
still, I still think that they're going to be in good shape, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, these are two teams, two of the best teams in the NFC right now. This is a big game in terms of playoff seeding. Lions are 8-5 and can't afford another loss, while the Rams are pushing for a division title and the top seed in the conference. The Rams offense got back on the right track last week, and the Lions have issues on defense, and that, my friends, is a bad combination.
Right.
So look for Matthew Stafford to light things up against his former team, while Jared Goff can't keep up. I got the Rams beating the Lions 34-17.
All right. Well, I expect this is going to be a good offensive shootout right here.
And he's one of the reasons why.
Yep. What a wonderful phrase.
Nakua Matata.
Yeah, I could see him getting at least two of those scores. I mean, and then on the other side, you still got the two-headed monster of Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery, a.k.a. Sonic and Knuckles.
That's right.
And then you got Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. I mean, they can do some stuff too. I mean, you got two offenses that are pretty awesome. I see them scoring a lot of points in this game. What was the over under again?
55.5.
55. Well, based on what I got, I'm taking the over.
Yeah.
So give me the Rams over the Lions, but it's going to be a close one. 35-28. Taking the Rams. Nakua Matata.
Nakua Matata. LC?
The Rams have struggled against the Lions. And the thing is, Stafford wants to beat his former team. He's lost both games against the Lions ever since becoming a Ram himself. And now this is his opportunity to get the revenge. This cold, sweet revenge against the team that traded him away. And, a lot of people like the Lions here. A lot of the pro sharks that I've seen online really like Detroit to cover the spread. I honestly think that the Rams are getting completely undervalued here. I love the fact that the Lions are actually the most bet team this week to cover the spread by the public. That is a huge, huge interesting factor because I think this game's going to be one-sided.
Hmm.
I think the Lions had a great game against the Cowboys, and I think they come down to earth here. I think that Dan Campbell's play calling is going to get exposed against a master play call right now, and I think honestly, Sean Payton is probably the best play caller in the NFL right now. With the offense they have, I think they're going to put up over 40 against Detroit, and I don't think Detroit will be able to come back. This is going to be a high scoring shootout, but I expect Los Angeles. If I had another points for a game, this would be my other one. I think Rams just win by at least 10 points. My final score is going to be 42-31. Give me the Rams to win this game.
Vampire Luke brings up a very good question. When it's all said and done, will you remember Stafford as a Lion or a Ram?
Ram because he won the Super Bowl.
Couldn't have
it
said it better
seems like
myself.
Seems like he was more successful as a Ram than a Lion.
Couldn't have said it better myself. He won a ring with the Rams.
Yeah.
It's not about where you start. It's about where you get the rings.
Just like the Colorado Avalanche
That's-
player who spent 20 years and then he finally won a ring.
True.
So
Absolutely. All right. Next game on the list, I think we can all agree is where the hell is it? Right about there. It's the GPS Bowl. It's the game of the week. The Grossi Perna show going at it. Tom Grossi's Green Bay Packers against Brandon Perna's Denver Broncos from Mile High Stadium. This game is going to be absolutely amazing.
it's going to be the best game of the week by far.
Packers are favored by 2.5, over under set at 42.5.
Let's take a look here. And I'm pretty sure you're right on the money here. 2.5 for Green Bay, 42.5. You're right on the money.
All right.
Referee for this game is.
It's going to be Brad Rogers.
And who are the announcers for this one?
This game is going to be on Fox and hello, friends.
Fox?
Wait a minute.
CBS.
Yeah,
CBS,
I mean,
it's-
for some reason it says Fox, and then it says the announcers are Jim Nantz and Tony Romo. Obviously, somebody here made a boo boo.
Yes,
So
they
you
did.
see Jim Nantz and Tony Romo on CBS. So this is going to be CBS, Jim Nantz, Tony Romo.
And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time, Austin 316 says, I just whipped your ass. $316 for Packers versus Broncos. A rematch of Super Bowl 32. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You better believe it. Oh, this is the game of the week, 100%, featuring two teams that are currently the second seed in their respective conferences right now. Both have outstanding defenses, but the Green Bay passing game is just a little bit better than the Broncos as of right now, and I think that will be the difference. Jordan Love will win it with his arm. I am going with the Packers to beat the Broncos 24-20. Go, Pack. A go.
Yes, and I would like to see a touchdown reception from my man Matthew Golden from
Texas.
like to see him get one. Christian Watson, this guy is, I think he's back. I mean,
Yes.
Last couple of years he's been kind of on the down slope, but now his stock's rising up again. So yeah, it's going to be the Green Bay offense that will make the difference in this one. Even though I believe the Broncos are going to make it very close, but in the end, I've got the Packers over those Broncos, 28-23. Go Pack, go!
LC?
With me, here's what it comes down to. This game comes down to which defense can create the most turnovers when possible. Denver, they have not been that good in regards to getting turnovers this year. They actually have a -3 turnover differential this year, which is a bit concerning. And while the Packers are near the top of the league, and the Packers are in the top 10 of the league this year. And both these teams do have their promising moments. Jordan Love and Bo Nix have not been the most consistent quarterbacks, which is concerning. But honestly, this game could go either way. So I'm actually going to pull up one of my old references and see who has the statistical advantage between the teams right here. So honestly, this is going to come down to a really good factor. The main thing is Denver is 8-7-1 in regards to this. The last time they played in Denver was 2 years ago, where Green Bay actually fell to Denver. And this was very early on in the season. Both these teams were nowhere near as good as they are now. That was when Jordan Love was still very early on in his career. But I think that things are turning, though. I actually like the Green Bay Packers here. I'm agree with both of you guys here. I actually like the Packers. The Broncos are the third most bet team to cover the spread this week, behind the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers, which is crazy to think about. But honestly, I think Denver's due for a loss here. I just don't think that they're going to keep this momentum going. It's crazy to think about how well they played here. I just don't think they could keep it going. And when they play elite competition, I think they falter.
Mm-hmm.
They've won a ton of games in a row. So they haven't lost since week 2. I think this is their first loss since week 2. Give me the Green Bay Packers get the job done by a final score of 30-24. Give me the Packers to win this game.
Grassy Posse. Worldwide, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Real quickly. Yes, it is.
Of course. We all know that.
Yes, it is. That was my flick of the week this past week on Both Us on the Sofas.
That's
Monday
right,
night.
it was.
Monday afternoon, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. Be on the lookout for that. So there you go. All right. Sunday Night Football. NBC, check your local listings, as it is your
Tiny Tim's game.
Tiny Tim.
Yep.
It is the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys from Jerry World. And from what I am seeing right here, the Cowboys are favored by 6. Over-under is set at 47.5.
You're correct on both of them.
All right. Referee for this game is...
It is Scott Novak.
And who are the announcers for this one? Tim.
Of course, it is Sunday Night Football. It'll be on NBC and also streaming on Peacock. So you get Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $110. 110. We all know the rules. Save the Cowboys fan for last. I will start this off because the Vikings are playing out the string, but they did get a nice game from J.J. McCarthy last week, which is pretty big for the future. But the future is not now as of yet. Now let's see him do it on the road this week against the Cowboys. Cowboys will be rested after losing last week to the Lions. I see them bouncing back here as Dak Prescott has a solid day, but the Vikings will hang around. This is actually, a matter of fact, this is my point spread game of the week. I am picking the Cowboys to win, but I'm taking the Vikings with the points. 24-21. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And I want me some glory hole.
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
And I feel like dancing with the devil in the pale lights.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
LC, what say you?
With the Minnesota Vikings' improbable shutout of Washington last week, they now roll on the road to Jerry World, and I really thought this game was going to get flexed out. But I kind of see why. It's Dallas. Big draw. They're always a big draw, especially on Sunday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
But these teams are an interesting spot. Loser of this game is pretty much out of the playoff consideration. So these teams will be performing they're really to perform the best. And I actually have a prop for this game. This guy has not scored in a long time, and I think he's due for a touchdown. That is Justin Jefferson. I think he's going to have a phenomenal game here. I think the Cowboys and Vikings will both trade blows on offense. I love the over here. I think the over is easily hitting. I'm going to take Dallas, though. I think Dallas has a better shot, especially at home. I think they are a much better team at home than they are on the road. Give me the Cowboys to win this game, and they're coming off that mini bye, which will help them out. My final score is going to be 31-20. Give me the Dallas Cowboys to win this game, and I want to I want to see them dancing with the devil.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about
it. What about the other two?
Go ahead. Why not?
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
There we go.
So, you heard what I had to say. You heard what LC had to say. Tiny Tim, brother, it is your turn. Cool.
All right, my friends. As you know, last week we took a good hit last week against the Lions. They really got to us. The defense was not as good as they were in the previous two games. And for some strange reason, George Pickens just didn't play like himself. He didn't play like he has played since we got him from the trade earlier this year. He's been a great playmaker, and our defense was improved, but like last week, they just got a little bit exposed again, even with our two new guys, Logan Wilson and Quinnen Williams. They're going into this game, and like LC said, the loser in this game is pretty much likely out of the playoffs. The Cowboys do have a slim chance of winning the division. What they have to do, they have to win out. And looking at these next four games, they're at home against Minnesota, then they're at home against the Chargers. Then they go on the road to Washington against Commanders. That game will be on Netflix on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And then they finish on the road against the New York Giants. The Chargers game will be kind of a challenge, but I can probably see them winning the other three. Now that the Cowboys have to win out, and the Eagles, they will have to lose two of the next four games, which unfortunately I do not see happening because they got Las Vegas this week. They'll take care of them. They're at Washington next week. They'll take care of them. The game against Buffalo, that's going to be a tough one. But then they go home against the Commanders. They'll win that one, so they'll go 3-1. So I just need all my fellow Cowboy fans and friends to say a prayer for us because, we're going to need a miracle on this one. But I could probably see Justin Jefferson getting at least one touchdown. Jordan Addison probably get one, too. But the Cowboys got to really do it here. I hope George Pickens is really going to do it this week. I've not heard anything about the status for CeeDee Lamb ever since he was knocked out of last week's game. He got a concussion. I've not heard anything yet. So I'll just have to check the reports to see if he's going to be able to start this week or not. But actually, this is going to be a very good game. And actually, Alex, I agree with you. This is also my point spread game of the week as well.
Ah.
I'm going with my Cowboys, but I'm taking the Vikings with the points because let's face it, the Cowboys they're going to be pretty close with the Vikings in this one. Give me my Cowboys over the Vikings 27-24. And one more time, Alex, unload the barrels.
How about them Cowboys?
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
And then.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, Alex. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to Monday Night Football.
Yes, sir.
And it is, oh boy, it's him versus him. It
Yes,
is
sir.
the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers at Acrisure Stadium. But hell, it's still Heinz Stadium to me.
Still
damn
Heinz
it.
to me, damn it.
Yeah. What's the point spread and all that?
Let's see. The Steelers are favored by 3.5. Over under is 42.
You were correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is
The man with lots of land, Land Clark.
Land Clark. And the announcers for this one are.
Yep, it is ESPN, so that means you got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And I do not believe there is a Manning cast. I don't know when the next one's going to be, though.
I don't believe there is either.
No, this is the last one of the year before the playoffs.
Oh, this is the
okay.
last one. Okay.
Okay.
Lowest ticket price. Lowest ticket price, Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64. So I think we know what happens in this situation. Since I am the neutral party, I will start first.
Yeah.
Then, since Alex represents the visiting team, he will go next. And since LC represents the home team, he will go last.
Fantastic. I like it.
So, this is going to be probably, well, it's not the game of the week, but this will be very interesting. This is going to be kind of a sleeper game here. There may be some surprises here. Miami, man, ever since they got rid of Chris Greer, they have been on a roll. I mean, I got to tell you, undefeated since getting rid of Chris Greer. Change has done them so much good over the last few years. But going up against Pittsburgh team that really took it on the chin last week. Tomlin is getting criticized. Everyone's thinking fire Mike Tomlin, all this. And Aaron Rodgers is not the bad man that he used to be.
He's not that bad.
He's
Not that bad.
Not that bad, but he's still okay. He's okay from time to time. In fact, but I guess I'm going to have to go with experience over youth. So, unfortunately, I am taking the Steelers over the Dolphins, even though I do believe the Dolphins will kind of make this very interesting. As I said, this would be probably the most interesting game of the week. Give me the Steelers over the Dolphins by a score of 28-23. And if you people don't like that, well, as you know, Mike Tomlin always has 4 words.
We do not care.
So you've heard what I have to say. Let us hear from the representative of the visiting team, and it is Alex's turn to.
Call.
Oh boy. What's that old narrative about the Dolphins and the cold?
They don't
Yeah.
play well.
Don't play well. The low Monday night is supposed to be between 9 and 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty chilly. Dolphins, thanks to a 4-game winning streak, somehow, some way, are still alive in the playoff picture. They won last week on the road against the Jets, and now must face the Steelers team coming off an impressive victory over the Baltimore Ravens. So weather is supposed to be temperatures under 40 degrees, which is not a good thing for the Dolphins, who have struggled in those conditions. First things first, I'm a realist. I'm going with the Steelers to beat the Dolphins this week. I think our win streak comes to an end, and I think this might be the final nail in the Mike McDaniel era. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Miami Dolphins. Final score 27-20. Do not boo Renegade again, I swear to God, because that is a damn good song. And now you heard what I had to say. LC, it is your turn. Cool.
Call. So, Miami Dolphins and Pittsburgh Steelers, a big rivalry for some reasons. They played some big games, including the 1972 AFC Championship, where unfortunately we fell to those Miami Dolphins. But, you know, the Steelers have dominated the series ever since. May have had a little bit of tough time made, but still, I think we're in good shape. And I really do think that they are in a very good chance to make themselves a good run here. They beat the Baltimore Ravens last week. Don't get me wrong, that was a tough situation where I thought the Ravens were actually going to win. So now, if I pick against the Steelers, I have 2 losses against 1 this year. So that's a bit tough. You know, I think that we got a chance to right the ship here and continue Mike Tomlin's 9-8 coaching streak.
9-8 is always great.
Yep.
I hate it. I hate it. But you know, here's the thing though that made me pick the Steelers over the Dolphins this time. Not just because of the cold weather, but it's also because the Steelers have a 22-game win streak. 22 consecutive home games on Monday Night Football we've won since the last time was the 1991 season versus the Giants. And yeah, Tomlin also is insanely good at Monday Night Football, Monday nights in general. I think the Steelers get the job done, and the Steelers have played the Dolphins on Monday Night Football a few times.
6
and
years
the Steelers
ago.
have won. That's right. So we're going to continue our win streak here against the Dolphins on Monday Night Football. My final score is going to be Steelers. I actually had it for a second. Where did it go? I had it. Okay, here you go. Steelers 23 and the Miami Dolphins 21. No. That wasn't right. Hold on. Let me get my score right here.
What are we doing?
My score. Okay, I got my score right. Okay, here we go. 24-20. Give me the Steelers. Dolphins come back late, but Steelers come back and score the game-winning touchdown from Aaron Rodgers to Darnell
DK.
Washington.
Oh,
Big man. Darnell Washington gets the game-winning touchdown. Late, 24-20. Pittsburgh gets the job done at home.
Now, bigger question. Will we see a Minka Fitzpatrick interception or a Jalen Ramsey interception? Because
That's
one
a
of
good
those 2 teams, they know each other pretty well. They know Tua. They know how Tua plays.
They do.
Ramsey knows how Tua plays. Just saying.
Got Jalen, Chef Ramsey, and Minka Dinkadoo.
Dinkadoo. How do you do? And don't forget Jonnu Smith. Don't forget about Jonnu Smith.
Oh, exactly.
That's right.
Don't want to forget about Jonnu Smith or DK Metcalf. He's going to torch our secondary. He's going to absolutely torch our secondary. and Friday.
Yeah.
Just do me a favor. Don't boo Renegade again.
We're not.
Just don't.
I don't think so.
For God's sakes.
Oh, and my girl Pepper, she just joined us.
Hi, Pepper!
Pepper, we love you, girl. Hope
Yeah.
you're doing well.
Yep.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will put a bow on week number 15 of Pain and Gain Pick'ems. As always, you can find me, myself, A Pizzle, Peanut, Mr. Gary Bear, and Romy2184 on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. Mondays, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Bofas on the Sofas. If you have the Monday blues, we will cure those Monday blues with our variety and our humor and fun and all that in a bag of chips. Put those damn chips away, as Gary would say. So, yeah, Bofas on the Sofas, Mr. Garrison 96, Mondays, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Fantasy Football Fever, let's talk about it.
Yes, our league is going into the first round of the playoffs.
I want to talk about the playoffs, actually.
Yeah, we are talking fantasy playoff time. So hopefully you guys in my league and hopefully all you fantasy players out there are making your adjustments for your playoffs. We'll recap our first round and look ahead to round 2 this coming Tuesday. TJM 3774 channel, or you could also watch it on the John Flynn channel, which is John Flynn.
There you go with that. And as always, if you want to see the hottest of hot takes and the coldest of cold hard facts, Snow Minute in the morning, Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But tomorrow we're starting at 9 in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, because we're playing some Uma Musume with the Horse Girls. Should be fun. Should be fun with that. So yeah, hottest hot takes, cold hard facts, Snowman in the morning on the Snowman Multimedia channel. Before we wrap things up, there's one thing I did want to do, and let's bring this bad boy back up.
Oh yes,
sir.
Real.
Before we do that, Alex, we got to talk about some playoff matchups, though.
Playoffs.
I know that Ty and Tim, unfortunately, is not, but me and you are actually in the first round of Fantasy Football Fever playoffs.
Yeah.
We're playing. I'm the 3 seed playing the 6 seed, and you're the 5 seed playing the 4 seed.
Number 5. Okay.
You're playing the team known as Wisconsin Pizza Rolls, while I'm playing the team known as Texans Super Bowl champions. Team Texans Super Bowl champions.
Nice.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I just updated my roster. I'm looking forward to a nice win. So
now let me put in my predictions real quick. I had the Buccaneers winning, I had the Bills winning, I had the Ravens, I had the Jags, I had the Chiefs, Texans, Bears, Giants, I had the Eagles, Colts, Packers, 49ers, Saints, Rams, Cowboys, and Dolphins. So the Patriots would be the number 1 seed. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh,
but it looks like now the Texans will jump up to the 5.
Interesting.
And the Bills play the Broncos.
What were your picks? Let's do this real quick. Elsie, what were your picks again? So we can go.
So my picks were the Buccaneers. Oh yeah, I got you. Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Bills.
Bills. Okay.
I had the Bills. Then I had the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals.
And then
Jags.
that is the Jags. Yep.
Chiefs.
And
No,
which
you had
game is the Chiefs. Yes, I did have the Chiefs.
Chiefs. You had the
Texans.
You had the Bears.
I had the Bears.
We all had the Giants because
the Giants. Yep.
Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles.
Seahawks. Packers.
I had we had the Packers.
49ers.
Titans. Oh, 49ers. 49ers. I'm sorry. I for some reason I thought
you said
49ers.
Panthers. Yes.
Panthers, yes.
Lions.
Then the Rams. Why the Rams? Then the Cowboys and the Steelers.
So that would be
so
LC.
Denver would be the number 1 seed. That's right. Number 2. And we would play Buffalo. Oh, God, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, that would be a tough one.
That would be a slaughter.
Yeah,
that would be a nightmare for us. Yeah, we're getting killed.
You boo Renegade again.
Yeah, no, we would.
Let's do all right. Let's
we
do
boo
Tim's
Santa
now.
Claus.
Okay, so I picked the Bucks.
Yep.
I picked the Patriots.
That's.
I got the. Let me look at it again. I got the Bengals over the Ravens.
Yep.
I got the Jags.
Yes.
I got the Chargers.
You got the Chargers. That's right.
I got the Texans.
Texans.
Then I got the Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, Giants.
Giants.
Chickens.
Chickens.
Seahawks. I got the Packers. Got the Niners.
Bang bang.
Got the Saints.
Do that.
I got I think I got the Rams. Yes, I got the Rams.
Worst house.
And the Cowboys.
How about
and
that?
And the Steelers.
And Steelers. This would be Tim's matchup. If things were to play out, this would be Tim's.
Now that would be an interesting game, right? That would be both. That would all be interesting. Denver. It would be Buffalo at Denver. Then you got Houston at Jacksonville. Then you got the Chargers. The Chargers at the Steelers. Now that would be interesting.
Ooh,
that would be interesting.
And then the Packers and the Bears 3 times. 49ers, Eagles, and the Seahawks and the Bucks. Ooh.
Wow.
I like that.
Oh boy.
Let's clear that there.
But anything can happen.
Anything can happen in the NFL. Real quickly, before we sign off, we got a $5 from Luke saying Micah Parsons now holds the record for the most QB pressures in a season by a Packer with 78. Thank you, Jerry Jones. And there you go. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Pain and Gain Pick'ems week 15 of the 2025 season. We will see you guys next week. See you guys later. Stay awesome. So, for LC Muscles 28, for Tiny Mother 11 Timmons, A Pizzle saying peace out and fins up. Baby! See you guys next week.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's take down the Dolphins.
You got a flag?
Yeah, I have a flag. I have the towel. I have a banner. I have lots of Steeler stuff here, man. This is Steeler country, my place.
All right, let's take down those Vikings and hope those chickens stumble.
Just warm up. Wear warm clothes. Play football. Just
yeah.
Don't freeze to death, Miami. We'll see you next week.